In the heart of the southern wetlands, a hidden population of wild boars moves with surprising intelligence and agility, shaping the landscape around them in ways most people rarely notice. These animals are not just survivors. They influence ecosystems, farmland, and local communities alike. Over the course of a single day, skilled teams work to track, observe, and manage these populations, revealing patterns and behaviors that are both fascinating and crucial to understanding the balance of nature. What we uncover in these remote forests shows how wildlife adapts, thrives, and interacts with the world around it. Stay with us as we explore the intricate lives of these resilient creatures and the strategies used to coexist with them. The morning fog clung low to the forest floor, softening the first golden rays of sunlight. Somewhere deep in the southern wetlands, a dense tangle of trees, vines, and marshland awaited. This was a place where nature ruled, and every sound carried weight. The ground squished beneath each careful step, and the air was thick with the scent of damp earth and greenery. Today, we weren't just here for adventure. We were here to tackle one of the most elusive challenges in these wild zones, the wild boar. Before we move forward, if you're excited about this kind of intense wildlife action, make sure to hit like, share, and subscribe. You won't want to miss the full journey. Our team spread quietly across the landscape, each hunter taking a unique vantage point. Camouflage wasn't just for show. Every rustle of leaves or shift of shadow could give away our position. From my vantage point, I could see a small clearing where the boars often grazed, unaware of the watchful eyes tracking them. These animals are cunning, fast, and resilient, built to survive in a world that's often hostile to them. Patience was the key. Through the scope of my rifle, I caught sight of movement near a cluster of trees. A trio of young boars circled cautiously, their ears flicking at every sound. I adjusted my aim, breathing slowly, feeling the tension in my chest build. One steady shot, and the largest of the trio went down. It was a reminder, in these wilds, hesitation can be costly. Not far from me, another member of the team, a veteran hunter, had eyes on a bigger group. Adults and juveniles mingled near a natural clearing. Each movement was deliberate, each pause critical. When the biggest boar stepped into view, the hunter didn't flinch. One shot, perfectly timed, and the animal collapsed. The rest scattered into the thick undergrowth, but the hunt continued. Meanwhile, another teammate moved quietly along an old dirt trail in a utility vehicle, scanning for signs of activity. Automatic feeders scattered along the route offered a predictable lure. Sure enough, a few boars had gathered there, rummaging through the grain. Calm and collected, the hunter exited the vehicle, lined up, and secured another clean takedown. Moments like these required focus and experience. The forest doesn't forgive mistakes. As the sun climbed higher, golden light filtering through the dense canopy, the rhythm of the hunt grew. Each encounter was different. Some animals cautious, others reckless, testing the limits of our strategy. And yet, with every successful takedown, the tension eased slightly. For those of us involved, this was more than skill or bravery. It was a dance with a force of nature that demanded respect. If you're enjoying this journey so far, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us bring more wild adventures straight to your screen. By midday, the hunt had intensified. In another sector of the wetland, a large herd emerged, moving cautiously between dense reeds. Boars of all sizes, from piglets barely a few weeks old to adults as solid as small vehicles, grazed and circled. One hunter, positioned behind natural cover, picked out the largest and most strategic target. One careful breath, one steady trigger squeeze, and the forest echoed with the sound of a successful shot. These moments, calculated and precise, reminded everyone why patience in the wild pays off. Tracking didn't end at single shots. Wild boars are incredibly adaptive, often doubling back to escape perceived threats. That's where our trained hounds came into play. As soon as they were released, their sharp noses and relentless energy turned the forest into a web of coordinated pursuit. Every time a boar tried to slip away, the dogs guided them forward, allowing hunters to position themselves for a successful intercept. It was a combination of skill, teamwork, and instinct. Even as the hunt progressed, there was a larger reason driving our efforts. Recent outbreaks of disease in surrounding farmlands, combined with aggressive encroachment into nearby fields, had put local communities on high alert. These boars weren't just wild animals. They had become a tangible threat to livelihoods. Every responsible action we took was aimed at balance, protecting crops, ecosystems, and the harmony between human settlements and the wild. Later, as the afternoon shadows stretched long, the team encountered a massive adult moving stealthily along the edge of a swamp. Every step it took was cautious, each sniff of air deliberate. Waiting for the perfect moment, the hunter stayed calm, aligned the sights, and released a precise shot. The animal collapsed near a stand of cypress roots, a testament to the strategy and coordination that defined the hunt. Across the forest, smaller groups and lone boars continued to appear. Strategic ambushes, coordinated positioning, and the guidance of our hounds ensured that few went unnoticed. One by one, the animals were safely neutralized, always with a focus on efficiency, respect, and safety. The environment itself, rich with the sounds of rustling leaves, birdsong, and snapping twigs, was alive with tension. Each encounter tested both our skills and our resolve. As the hunt neared its conclusion, the team gathered at a clearing for final checks. A few stubborn boars had tried to evade detection, but even these last encounters were managed with care and expertise. Every shot was calculated, every movement deliberate. The wetland, once filled with motion and tension, gradually fell silent. The combination of human effort and trained canine assistance had restored order, at least temporarily, to this part of the wilderness. By evening, the golden light of sunset painted the swamp in warm hues, and the team began packing equipment. The day had been long, physically demanding, and mentally intense, but there was a sense of accomplishment, not from conquest, but from responsible stewardship. In these wetlands, human presence must coexist with the untamed world, balancing tradition, necessity, and respect for the ecosystem. Finally, as night approached and the forest's nocturnal rhythms began, we reflected on the lessons of the day. Wild boars are survivors, constantly adapting, testing limits, and challenging those who enter their domain. Yet with patience, preparation, and cooperation, even the most formidable challenges can be met. And while this hunt concluded, the lessons and experiences remain, a reminder of the delicate dance between humans and the wild. If you enjoyed this adventure, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. More journeys into untamed places are coming soon, and you won't want to miss a single moment. Thanks for following along, and remember, in the wild, patience and respect are always the greatest allies.